Hey, you!
Who, me?
Yes, you! Do you like the taste of lobster? The smell of shrimp on the barbie?
No, not really.
Well, of course you do! Well, then come on down to the Red Lobster! We've got all your favorite seafood cuisine! And an atmosphere to die for!
Oh, my. Oh.
Check out all our food at our cheap, cheap prices! At these low prices, we're practically giving away food! Come on down and get yourself some Cheddar Bay biscuits! And a bowl of delicious stew! Just hear what these real customers had to say about our food!
The Red Lobster has just some amazing, you know what? Wait, what is this? I didn't write
The
this.
Red Loves. No, I'm not gonna say it. It was great. 10 out of, like, honestly, 5 stars. It was great.
I don't know. The atmosphere, it's kind of okay. I like it. That's really the only thing. The manager really does freak me out, though.
As a real paying customer, I highly recommend it. So come on down. You won't regret it. Regrets may vary. Salutations, my crustaceans. Welcome back to another episode of the Society of Creation. Today, we're going to start off by seeing if my commercial works. Moment of truth. Ready? Please be money. That's right. Money, baby. All right. Let's go. Nothing there. Ooh. This one sold two. This one sold none. Okay, so we've only got the 3 diamonds from that, but you know what? There's 3 more diamonds than I had before. So, plus the 2 that I got from that. So I made 5 diamonds. All right, so guys, we're gonna go ahead and take these earnings and we're gonna head back to our home, and we're gonna stash them away. We're gonna bury them in the sand and keep them safe. Let's go. All right, guys. So last time we left off, we'd made our farm right over here, and we did the Red Lobster. As we've seen already, I have a secret. Let me show you. But first, we gotta fly. Whee! Okay. Almost there. Just made a little something over this way. Made a little something back here that helped me get all that enchantments. I made an Enderman farm, and all I can say is she works. Now, I will say it's not the prettiest farm right now. I did a little bit of decorations, but I will be coming through and decorating this. Okay, this is at 1%. Hold on a second. Okay, there, now it's at 1%. Now I can hear myself think. Oh no. Turn it back up, Lob! Much better! But anyway, yeah, so I would say this thing works really, really well because, if you noticed just a second ago, I was level 29. I'm level 32, and it's still going. Alright, so I've got a plan. First thing I'm gonna do, because I really want to do this cow farm to, you know, I gotta be able to stock my restaurant. So the first thing I'm gonna do is build my wheat farm up, so I'll be able to feed all the cows I need to get all the meat that I need. So I'm gonna do that first over on the island that is over here, and then I'm gonna make the whole thing a farm. And then I'll end up moving this probably over there with the wheat farm. So I'm gonna save maybe something in the center to build up like a big old wheat silo that I'll then put my my cows in. But for now, let's just go ahead and let's start clearing this out so that I have room to put in my farm. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and start clearing out like the top layers over here. Cleared out some sand, and we're gonna go ahead and start placing some dirt down. So then we'll fill this whole little area in. Alrighty, got this filled in. I do like this little dip area. I think I'm gonna keep this the same, but I do want to add a little bit more elevation up here. Alright, so something like that. Now I'm gonna go ahead and replace all of this sand. Alright, so we have this area all filled in the way I want it to. There is some sand on the back, but I'm gonna keep that there. I don't want this whole thing to look. Oh, I missed the thumb. Gotta go get it. Fill in, you bastard. Okay. We'll do this real quick. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so what I'm gonna do first is I have some stone bricks. I'm not going to build it just yet. I just want to mark my foundation of the grain silo that I'm going to put in to kind of make this farm area look a little bit more cool. But it's also going to be what I'm going to put my cow farm in. So let's do that real quick. All right, so that should be more than enough space because I'll put the cow farm in the back over here because you only just need a 3x3 area. So this will work out just perfect. So let's go ahead And let's do just a quick little fun time lapse of me turning this whole thing into a wheat field. Let's do it. Alright, so I have it all done. Well, with as much as I can get. I don't have enough seeds, obviously, so I'm just gonna let all of this wheat start to grow, harvest it, and then eventually this whole thing will be filled up. That's annoying. And we'll have our wheat production going. Alright, so I've been doing some planning on how I'm going to put these cows up here. So here's just, this is all I'm really gonna have in here, because realistically it's not gonna produce an overwhelming amount that I'm going to need to store more than 2 double chests. That's going to be more than enough storage for all the leather and the meat that I'm going to get. And essentially all it's going to be is, this is where the cows are going to sit, right here. So we'll go ahead and build up this first pod. This. And these outer walls here are going to be the hoppers. The cows will sit in here. 2 down with the water bucket there. But this is essentially all it's going to be. This is just be like this. To get the cows into the silo, it's going to be the tricky part. We're going to split them up, get about 6 pods made, so that way I have quite a few of these working, and then I can start getting lots of meat. I need to go get some cows. Let's go get some cows. All right. So in order to get these cows, first I'm going to need to extend a pen out here. Next step is to get rid of the water. Oh no, baby cows. Explosion of cows! I forgot there was gonna be baby cows, so this is a mistake. I made a mistake. Okay. Oh, there's only 4 baby cows. That'll be perfect. That's all I need. Come on, baby cows. Dum-dums. One at a time now. Don't push. Push, push, push. Push the baby. Push, push, push. Push the baby. And now you're sealed in, and you're ready to make me rich. Okay, that took way too long. So if you can see here, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and a 6th pod on top. So essentially, what I had over here, which is now gone, thank God. I now have 6 times the production now. We'll be getting about 3 stacks of steaks every time we breed. I was going to go a little bit taller, but I ran out of hoppers, and I kind of ran out of patience. This took way too long. The basic concept of this is you come in here, you've got your ladder, climb on up. You come up here, you feed the cows, and then you keep on going. So I'm going to do this a couple of times, and we're going to see where we're at. Alright, so it appears that one of the pods is actually working. I saw a couple of them dying. We already have 5 beef and 5 leather. So I'm just gonna wait a couple of minutes and then come back, keep breeding, and at that point, we should have every single one of these pods full enough to start producing steak for the Red Lobster. Oh boy, we're gonna be rich. And you know, I said I would never leave anything ugly in the world, so let's go ahead and let's make this into a grain silo, and it's gonna look... Honestly, it's probably going to look mediocre. Okay, let's go! I lost my footage. So, here's a cinematic reveal, I suppose. Alright, guys. I got that done. I did a quick little build. I didn't want to take too long on this since I took a lot longer setting up the farm inside, and it's not my favorite. I'm gonna be honest. I was right. It's mediocre at best. It's not my least favorite build, but it's not my favorite. I'm going to bed. Well, with that done, guys, I think the next thing I want to work on is getting a path that leads up to my storage room, and then I cleared out a little bit of area over here so I can make a path that comes back here, and I'll do some sort of bridge either extending out over to there, so doing some sort of winding walkway, or what I might do is I might do something similar to what I did with my bridge up front and create some more pontoons that you can jump to, and jump to one here and then one over there, so on and so forth till we get all the way over here. I'm not quite sure yet. That we're just gonna see as we go, but let me get some stuff and we can get to it. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and make a path. Now I think I want this area to be a little bit more stony, less of this natural path that I have going on over here, and then maybe I can bring that stone path down here and that can add on to like a dockside area that I build. But let's go ahead and let's start making something like that. So first thing is let's go ahead and dig out just, I don't know, a random pathing over here, and then I'll go ahead and add a lot of this stone in over here. We'll do this around here. I'm gonna go ahead and get my stairs, place some stairs in like that. I'll place some coarse dirt around here. Let's break up a little bit more of this sand, obviously, because we don't want this whole thing to be sand. In fact, I don't want any sand or dirt here at all, since I'm going for kind of a more stony natural look. And I think what I want to do is intermix this spruce and some coarse dirt. And I think that's going to create, yeah, that's going to create the path that I'm really looking for. But for now, I want to make this path because I really want to get onto my bee area. I have a really cool idea, and I don't want to spoil anything just yet, but I think y'all are going to like it. It's going to look pretty cool. All right, so let's make a path over here. So, you know what? While I'm here, let's go ahead and let me walk through my techniques that I use to make my paths look really nice and natural. So normally what I would do is I wouldn't break out the whole area, but since I'm transitioning away from a natural to a more man-made area, I'm gonna go ahead and take the whole thing out and I'll texture it myself. So the way I like to do my paths is kind of as you see here, is my paths, I want a main block going through. So my main block that I have most of is going to be this stone brick. Now it is, if you count the blocks out, we'll have the most blocks out of it, and so I want that to carry through to about the halfway point here. So what I'll do is I will just in a random pattern go through and I will place some of these stone blocks. Now since I'm doing these slabs, I will place in some of my coarse dirt to just be able to give me something to build off of. So let me just add in a couple of coarse dirts here, and then I will start building more of this out like so. So now I have mostly this stone brick in. I'm going to fade it out a little bit. So on this side I only want it to be a little bit, so I'll add one there, and then this can be the faded out. And on this side I think the main block I want is to be actually my coarse dirt, so I'm going to go ahead and put my coarse dirt in over here, just in a random non-patterned way. If you start to create patterns, like even here, actually I'm gonna go ahead and change this. I have a bunch of these L's which looks like a pattern. I'm gonna go ahead and change that real quick. I'm gonna get rid of one of these here, and then maybe instead of getting rid of the exact same one there, let's get rid of this one here, and actually I'll move that one down to there, and that way it's not patterned at all. So the next thing you want to do is find the next block that you want in. Now I don't want my gray block to be the only block that is there, so my next one in is going to be this spruce right here. So we're going to come through with the spruce and add in this next, and basically what you're doing is you're adding in the blocks that you want to see most to least in that order. So I did the stone bricks first, and then I did the coarse dirt over here, fading out the coarse dirt over here, and then I did the spruce blocks more heavily over here, fading out the spruce over here. Next, I'm going to come through with the coarse dirt, which I already have, so I'm actually not going to add any more other than right there. And then I'm going to come through with my cobblestone slabs because I want this to be the last one, and just finish it off like so. And I do want a little bit of sand up here, so I'm going to take one of these coarse dirt blocks, break it out, and just put a piece of sand in there. And that's going to texture it just a little bit more and make it fade in with this path. And I have this path pretty much complete now. I think for this way, we're going to do our spruce being the more heavy and dominant block. I want this to feel more farmy. To me, wood feels like a more farm. So we're going to go with that over here. I'm then going to come through with some coarse dirt, and then we're going to come through with cobblestone. Finish off this path just like so. I'll come through and I'll detail the outsides of these later, like I'll put in, like, I don't know, like a little well here, or some flowers, some grass, what have you, because I don't like just plain paths. You know, you gotta have stuff on the side, gotta make it look pretty, gotta make things around you look pretty to mask the fact that you're ugly on the inside and on the outside. All right, so I think we're gonna go ahead for that pontoon idea that I had earlier. Because I want to keep the same theme going on over there, so let's build some pontoons. All right, here's the bridge. It's not my favorite, Alright guys, so after a little bit of work, I think we have our paths completed. Got our bridge over here, we've got some bone meal siding over here. I built a little well, like I said I might, over here. I'm going to leave this open because I'm going to expand out that way later, because I really want to get this bee thing done. And with the idea that I have, I'm going to be building a giant conch shell. Yes, that's right. Instead of a bee dome, we're going to have a bee shell. And so I figured, you know what, since I'm doing this nautical-ish theme, I've already got a crab over there. Let's do a massive conch shell with this big, massive opening right here. We'll go into this giant area. And I think that will just look super, super cool and really unique and honestly fit the style. And you know what? I like trying out new, crazy things. So we're going to give it a whirl. I don't know how it's going to turn out. It might suck. And if it does, I'm tearing it down. But we're gonna try it, and you know me, guys, I make things look good. It'll look good. So let's get to it, y'all. Let's go. Alright guys, it is all done. Let's head on inside and see what I did in here. Here it is. This is the inside of the conch shell. I decided to add it as if this was like a beehive inside. So the idea was this massive conch shell was washed up on shore, and then these bees came along after this tree grew up through it and turned this whole thing into a giant hive. Now I currently, I believe, have just two. I want to say just two. I've got that one and I think one in there. But I need to go out and breed some. I need to breed some of my bees. I need to go out and get a couple of hives that I want to put up in the tree part itself. And I want to put a couple more of these just around on the wall, just so that the bees have some place to fly out. And this is going to be less of a farm and just more of something that looks neat. I think it looks great. It looks cool. I love it. Well, guys, actually, I think I'm going to leave it here for today. I'm pooped. That conch shell took forever. It took so long. Oh my gosh. Organic builds like that are tough. But hey, I wanted to stop for just 1 second and say thank you all so much. We just hit 1,000 subscribers on this channel. Guys, I am dumbfounded. I never thought y'all would enjoy watching a just crazy crustacean so much that 1,000 of you guys would subscribe to this channel. I am so grateful and thank you all so much. Just wanted to give you a heads up that in the near future, now that we've hit 1,000 subscribers, I will be setting up a Discord channel for all of my crustaceans. It's going to be the lobster tank. It's going to be great. It's going to be awesome. I'm not 100% sure what I'm going to do with it, but it's going to be there. And I'm also going to be setting up a Patreon. Now, you obviously don't have to sign up for the Patreon if you don't want to, but a few things that will be for the Patreon is I will have world downloads for all of y'all who decide to contribute, because I'm so appreciative of any support that you guys can give financially, as this stuff takes a lot of time. Eventually, if there's enough interest for it, maybe we'll start our own SMP and we can have the lobster SMP or whatever. I don't know. We'll talk in Discord. If you want to join that, we'll talk in Discord. We can plan things. We can talk about things we want, and it'll be great. The lobster tank, y'all. It's coming soon. Be ready for it. I'll be sure to let y'all know. All right, guys. As we fly over my island one last time for the day, just wanted to thank you all again for watching. Be sure to like this video if you liked it, and subscribe and join the lobster tank, y'all. It's a great place to be, and appreciate y'all very much. Until next time, y'all. Bye-bye!